Alright, viewers, a former war criminal. The former hero, now war criminal. Damn. I mentioned I really like this guy.
5 years ago.
At least unlike Square Squeamish, they actually tell you what the flashbacks are. 'Cause, damn. That's strange, I thought we chased him in here. It's weird the dogs can't smell him, I mean, he's gotta be close by, right? In this weather, even he'd be exhausted, he can't be very far. We've gotta look some more. Call in a bunch of the braggists. They'll chase him out. I like the dogs, their little tails. Attention to detail, viewers. Are they gone? This reminds me of that other time. There wasn't any miserable rain then. Hey game, good job. There we go. Yes, blood did get spilled, but in an era of delusions, if someone doesn't stand up, even more blood will be shed. Blast on through, don't delay. I realize it said more. That's impossible. Why did we... No. Why did they die for something like that? It's auto-progressing, so... Hate it when games do that. This is no time to get stingy with the ammunition. I have to survive. My name still has meaning. Oh, how wrong you are about not being stingy with the ammunition. Because this is a role-playing game. Commander, the search party recovered these items from Point 12 Southwest. Point 12 Southwest? That doesn't make any lick of sense. Why do we all have the same voice? I don't know, maybe this guy only has so many voices. That's weird. Anyway, an ID card of the Salheim Liberation Army soldier. Here, give it to me. This is Brad. Yeah. So we had Brad and Jack. Okay. So I used to change his name to Leo. Because Leomon, come on, he looks like a Leomon. But for the sake of the Let's Play, we're just going to leave it Brad.
So he dies at the end then?
I don't know if he dies. I've never beaten the game.
Ah.
So
this is... The end game's going to be as much of a surprise for you as for me then.
It is. A buddy of mine used to have this game back in the day. Same buddy who actually had Jade Cocoon. And I've played probably half of the first disc, and then I've seen him play the first part of the second disc, and then like toward the end of the second disc. But I never saw him beat it.
Yeah, I think I've made it to like the start of disc 2. That was as far as I got in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like Final Fantasy VIII for me, actually. My other friend, because I had like 2 best friends back in the day, had Final Fantasy VIII, and I saw like the whole first disc, bits and pieces of the second disc, none of the third, and then pretty much like the end of the fourth disc, except he couldn't beat the last boss, so... Because little kids don't know what defensive spells are. That's the reason. There's no mistake. It's Brad Evans' ID card. Mm-hmm. Okay, proceed to the recovery point. We must catch him before he gets through the forest. Really sucks these standard issue army boots aren't waterproof. Alright, so we got Brad here. Let's take a look at Brad. Brad's powerhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a bazooka. Yeah, fires mini grenades. Single target. So the bazooka actually does a crap ton of damage in this game.
As opposed to the bazooka from the first game.
Yeah. The posse. They did better than I expected. Seems this side has already been blocked. Alright, so we're going this way. Whew. Alright, now some of the items on his side of things aren't like super obvious. Like one of the items that we want isn't like super obvious. We will be getting all the items, and I'll try not to grab any of those because I'll probably need them here in a second.
Trying to stash those chests behind the scenery.
There's Brad. Yeah, and here's the Brageists. Bam!
Are they holding knives in their mouths?
I think they just have tusks.
Ah, okay. I see it now.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean on the original PlayStation it probably looked like that. Because again, this is cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, so he said not to be stingy with the ammo, but we're totally going to be stingy with the ammo. And his is actually a lot harder than Ash's little intro. Yeah! Look at that. See? Totally looks like a Leomon. Fortunately, the game is nice in the fact that our items carried over. Which
Big
is,
old bag of hyperspace sharing.
Yep. Which is pretty much why you don't want to start with Brad, because like I said, his tends to be a little tougher. And this one we might be grinding up to level 5. Hey, look, Spawn!
He looks more like some army zombie thing.
Yeah. Wearing a bicycle helmet. Uh-oh. I think I can kill him in next hit, but just in case.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, Brad's got, you know, Hellboy's arm there, so. Takes reduced damage. What's our... Okay, we'll level up next fight. Did I go the wrong way? No!
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Restart. Can you get back up there?
Oh. Shit. That's a strength apple. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Okay, we hope you enjoyed that word from the sponsors there. this where I came from? Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Crap. Alright, well, we're level 2 now. I believe that calls for friends. They're one of those types.
Oh, yeah. One of the most annoying types of RPG enemies ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Did I even get damaged? No.
Yeah. Potential drawback of being able to rotate the map, you can potentially lose your bearings.
Yeah. So last time we were an idiot and went the other way.
Because the game did a dick move on us.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a strength apple, which is something you really don't want to miss. So when you play RPGs, do you switch it to Japanese controls or do you leave it American controls?
Sometimes I switch it, sometimes I leave it alone. Depends. I think... No, I think in... Yeah, some of the games I'll switch it to the Japanese controls, which is, you know, for those unaware, it's basically where circle is the accept button, X or cross is the cancel. They started, the early PS1 RPGs started off that way, but then I think by a couple of years in, the US versions of the games flip-flop the controls for whatever reason, so that X is now accept, circle is cancel. That was always really weird. But I mean, in some games where that allow you to switch, I have changed it. But sometimes that messes up the some of the other controls in the game, so in those cases I'll just leave them alone.
Yeah, it really just kind of depends on which game you're playing. And then when you go back to it, you gotta remember.
And you know, it's weird because it was like that in the Super NES game, SNES RPGs as well, which, you know, they had the same button layout. A was in the same spot on the controller as circle, B was on the same spot as X. And so again, it was always that same setup, and then partway into the PS1 era, they just decided to change it for whatever reason, and then again, only in the American versions. It's dumb.
Remember that chest is there. Because that's a vital apple. There's no turning back once you go over this cliff. But the posse is closing in. Even if I die, I can't let my name be dishonored. I am Brad Evans of the Selheim Liberation Army. I cannot delay. I must get to the other side of the forest quickly. Yep, and then they do this stick move where they change the camera angle.
I cannot delay. That's why I'm standing on the edge of this cliff monologuing.
Internal monologue, at least. Yeah. So, Brad... he doesn't end up being the strongest character in the game, but he ends up being the most defensive. Physically defensive. I think it's you? No? Ah, it's that one. What? Who's there? Oh, a puppy. Come on, don't bark, please. Hey, did you hear that? Something over there.
Yeah, Moomy?
I'm assuming that's supposed to be damn it. Ah, it's just a puppy. Scared me. What a waste of time. Let's go. I'm not letting the others get all the credit. You saved my butt, buddy. Wow, that took guts. You probably came into the forest to avoid the rain, too. Let's get out of here together. Yay, we got a puppy dog. I don't think we can do anything over here yet, but we'll go check it out. Oh no, this is the way you're supposed to go. Okay. Alright, so now we have 2 spawns. I don't know if they do that grouping thing that they did in the first game in this one.
Ah, yes. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, since there's 2 of them, I just opted for the defense there. Since they take 2 hits to kill anyway. Well, I'm surprised he didn't howl at all. Seems kinda suspicious. Hey, revive fruit.
Nice.
Which is useless at this point.
Well.
44. Maybe we'll try it at level 3, but... Hey! I want that. Oh no, foiled.
By a tiny gate.
Save point.
By the way, I once again can't hear it from here, but I do remember this game also having some pretty kick-ass music.
Yes.
Just like its predecessor.
Okay. I see.
You have now gained the power to kick.
I have. I can lunge.